today I'm gonna create a super fun icy frozen nail set. We're gonna use tons of blues and glitters. I am testing out this acrylic that I got from Design Angels, and unfortunately the acrylic did not work for me at all. I contacted the company and I'm gonna go ahead and see what we can do, if I can get a refund or return these, because as you guys can see, the acrylic was super difficult to work with. But I want to thank the company. They were super nice to work with, and they refunded me. All their acrylics are handmade, so this could have just been a bad batch, but the nails come out super cute. So I want to show you guys, even if you struggle a little bit with your acrylic application, how you can turn that around and use any acrylics that you guys have to get really cute nails. So here I'm using this snowflake powder, and as you guys can see, it did not go on as I wanted. So what did I do? I just took some clear and I filled in the gaps of that acrylic because it was not going on smoothly. So the shape was really bad. So I just took some clear acrylic, and I have some mylar shards here. These are from Young Nails, I believe. And I basically reshaped the nail here, okay? So I'm patting and pushing things into place to help get the shape of that nail back. And I'm just using clear acrylic, and then I'm putting on top of that these beautiful blue mylar shards, because we're gonna get super fun frozen icy nails today. Super excited for today's look. And you guys, I really wanted to show you that even if your application is not perfect or things are not working out the way you wanted to, you can always fix them. So don't give up, yeah? And you guys, I am having a giveaway going on, so make sure you check that out. I will link the video down below for you guys, or in the cards. Please join that giveaway, and there's a lot more stuff I have to give away too, so there will be more chances to win coming up very soon. So you guys can see how I just fixed that nail there, right? So any gaps that wasn't applying well, I just filled it in with clear acrylic. And then here I'm going in with their blue acrylic, and this also, it was just patchy and it was not going on smoothly. So I basically just took my time and just take a deep breath and just work with what you have. In the end, it'll all work out. Don't give up on it. Just keep on messing with it, patting it in place, molding it, and in the end, you will get the result that you want, I promise. So here I was just sometimes going in a wetter bead with drier beads, and in the end I did manage to get it to work. So we are just filling it in, working slowly here, and I hope everybody is doing well. Please let me know down below how you guys are doing. Are you having fun making super fun Christmas and winter nail designs? I am. I love this time of year. Such a beautiful time of year. So here I'm going in, you guys, with some glitters. I did get glitters from them, and the glitters are absolutely amazing. So that I highly recommend. They have tons of loose glitters, and they were really beautiful. So here I am just encapsulating, and I'm encapsulating with the double dip base clear acrylic. And I'm just encapsulating the nail. You guys always want to make sure you are encapsulating your nails. This is where you are building the strength of your nails so that they don't break and they last you. And also, you always want that layer of protection to protect your colors and your glitters, because when you come to file, you will file everything right off if you do not have that layer of clear on. And a good way to know, you guys, if you put enough clear on, once the clear dries, the nail is going to turn matte. So if you see any places that are not matte yet, or you can still see the glitter through, then you know that you need more clear on there. So here you guys can see I'm struggling a little bit with this one too. These acrylics just did not work for me. I don't know why, but the colors are absolutely beautiful. So here's what I did, right? So I just took my time and I pressed down those glitters in the acrylic as much as I could onto the nail. I was experimenting here with wetter beads and drier beads to see what worked until I got my desired effect here. So basically, you guys, just take your time, have clear next to you, always have a clear acrylic next to you, and just take your time and build it up. But I actually really like the way these nails are turning out. They are looking super frozen and icy Christmas wintry nails. I really, really love these blue frosted colors. So fun for this time of year. And I am just encapsulating these nails, you guys. Excuse me. And I am using a number 10 Kolinsky brush here, you guys. I did get a new brush. I got a new brush. Sorry about that. I got a new brush on Amazon. It is a KADS brush. And I sized up, you guys. Like when I sized up, I sized up. I usually work with size 8 or size 10, right? And I got a size 16. And I don't know, for me, it's like much easier to work with. I really like these two, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed that. So, I mean, if you guys are like struggling with your brush application or things like that, just like try a different size. Sometimes that could be what is the problem with your application, or you're struggling. I still love working with size 8 and size 10, but I really enjoyed working with a size 16, and I'm going to show you guys in videos coming up. You'll see that. But on this one, I'm just taking some stars. I had a little iridescent stars, and then I'm piling on some of that fine white glitter. And then, as always, I'm encapsulating that nail up. And you guys, in the colder months, I know that the acrylic tends to be runnier. So just make sure that once you pick up your bead, you are flipping it over and getting off that excess liquid from your brush. Just try to work drier, and that'll help a lot with the runniness from the cold weather. So you guys, we are making our little icicle nail design. So I'm just painting a cuff around that middle finger with Beetles white gel polish and a liner brush. And my hand painting is really bad, so please be nice to me. I have shaky hands and I can't really control that. So I'm trying my best here, but you know, with this design, your hands can be shaky. It's okay. The shakier, the better, actually. It makes the design look really good. So don't worry about that. And then we are gonna sugar this nail. We're gonna have a little sugar effect in here. And how to sugar nails, you guys, super easy. Just go over that uncured gel with fine white glitter, and that is it. You have a sugared nail. Super easy as that. Just uncured gel. You can use gel paint, you can use gel polish. If you want a full nail, you can use top coat, and you just go over that with fine glitter, and you have your sugar nail. And then here, I attempted to do snowflakes, but because my hands are so shaky, I decided to take those off. So that's what's great about working with gel polish, you guys. You can always just wipe it off with rubbing alcohol. So highly recommend that. You guys can see how shaky I am. And I forgot if I kept these in or not, but yeah, so I did take these off, just brushed it off with rubbing alcohol. And you guys can see these colors are gorgeous. They just didn't work for me, but the company's a really great company, and they were really nice. It could have just been my batch that didn't work out, but I really wanted to show you guys. I mean, look at these incredible snowy ice nails. You guys can totally work with any product that you have. Even if you think it's unworkable, don't throw it away. Save that money. Try to work with it any way you can. You guys can also try, excuse me, to use acrylics that aren't working for you as dip powders. That's also a way. But I really love these nails, you guys. They are super icy and frozen and wintry, and they are super beautiful. As always, I had to apply that little bling in the cuticle area. and I use the same stones as always from Amazon. And to apply them, I just put some builder gel, and then I put the no wipe top coat right on top of that. And I switched up top coats. I have been using the IBD no cleanse top coat, and I really like it. The reason that I switched is because the Amy Lee has a chemical in it called HEMA that can cause some allergies. So I just wanted to be super cautious. I still use it sometimes, but IBD does not. So if you guys have sensitive skin or sensitive clients, IBD is good for that. It's IBD no cleanse top coat. So I'm just putting this over the nails, and you guys, the mylar and the glitter, absolutely beautiful. I'm such a sucker for anything glittery and sparkly, and I love this blue frozen nail designs that everybody does in winter. I think that they're absolutely gorgeous, and everybody can put their own twist on it if they want to. And I decided, you guys, to go in with a matte top coat on that sugared nail. Now, I would suggest to do this before the sugaring effect. I just decided last minute that I wanted it matte. But if you guys are smarter than me, put your matte top coat on first. Decide if you want it matte or shiny, and then do the sugar effect. But you guys can see how beautiful these icy frozen Christmas nails turned out. I hope you guys love them as much as I did. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.